Hey Scorpio, welcome to your reading. Just remember roles can be reversed. Always practice wisdom and self-awareness when doing so. Wow, I don't think I've done a Scorpio reading this good. This is like straight up success. This reading, you guys are on point. I can't stress that enough. You start out in the overall energy of success. This is in the material thing. This is getting your life sorted. This is sorting things out so that your abundance, your prosperity, your happy ever after is attained. And I see you really like going into old wounds and healing past trauma, healing the past pain, pain from breakups, friendship loss, family loss. Like, there's just a lot of pain that's been collected over the years and it hasn't been poured out. But I see you pouring it out. You've begun in the past. You stand in the Queen of Discs, which is somebody who's planning from a wise, very mature perspective, giving you strength. Nine of wands, battens, wands, staves. My mind's going crazy. Strength. I see strength. Like you sorting out this emotional pain gave you strength and insight that you can have this strength and cultivate it further. Kind of like you saw the result of something that you did, and you can cultivate it now. And I see you doing that in the present. The fact that you've got the unicursal hexagram in the middle. So you've got adjustment, unicursal hexagram, 4 of discs, power. You are currently you're sticking to it, you're sticking to the course and adjusting your life. Spirit is blessing you, like you are 100% blessed in this endeavor. Keep going, Scorpio. I cannot encourage you enough because it's cultivating power, and I mean true power. Power that people can't rob you of. This is karmic power that you were destined for. And it's kind of like all these cups were so full of pain, emotional pain, that anytime something went to get poured in, it just kind of trickled off the surface and poured down the sides. And the cup never was filled because it was already full. But you've been in the past, you've been clearing it out, you've been strengthening yourself, and you've been making the adjustments you need to make in your in the present, and Spirit has got your back. Like you're probably feeling like a new chapter is here, or an old version of you that you forgot existed has come back. The joy, the beauty of the world that kind of went away because there was so much pain and you were just kind of getting by day to day. I see day-to-day living, I see that stopping. And I see you genuinely enjoying the moment, enjoying life, looking to the future with hope and excitement, because you should. The power that you're standing in, the changes you're making, Scorpio, are as divine as you can get. As a human in a as a spirit in a human body, this is as divine as it can get. You are doing the work, and Spirit is so proud. Hell, I'm so proud. Like, I feel like kind of bursting into tears. Like, this is kind of like, this has been a long time coming. Okay, so we're going to get future, defeat, chariot, completion. Yes. This mental defeat, it's kind of like you're done with that. You're moving forward and you've completed yourself. You've made yourself whole. This power, this work you've done, Spirit's been guiding you. You are blessed. Your forward movement is your power, is your protection. Oh, Scorpio, keep doing what you're doing. Overall energy, Prince of Cups. Okay, but I will say, this is telling me just be careful with how you move forward. Do it with grace. Don't do it by bad-mouthing anyone that ever wronged you or filled your cup with pain. Go forward in love and power and strength. Because when you're attacking people to try and get ahead or to point out that, you held me back all these years, that means you're in a state of pain. That means one cup hasn't been poured out yet, so double check that cup. If you find yourself like snapping at people in an emotional state or implementing change and actions from a place of being ungrounded, like emotionally reactive, don't make any decisions in this heightened emotional state. Keep the awarenesses that you're gaining in those moments, but maybe we'll sit on it for 24 hours, do some energetic practices to ground and center, and then revisit what you thought you should do or say and see if it actually aligns with this new high vibration that you're stepping into. Because if it doesn't, there is a chance for things to regress a little bit. But to be honest, I see most of you just powering forward and not being in this state. But again, be respectful, be graceful as you step into your power. But don't be too meek and mild either. Like, that's not the purpose of this. Strength and power, you're supposed to be seen and heard, but do it in a way that's mature, wise, and graceful. Okay. But Spirit's definitely supporting you right now, whatever these major changes are. Oh, okay. You're the only reading today to get this deck. Let's find out why. Anything with Scorpio? Any advice? Any messages? Any insight? It didn't pop out. Oh, didn't pop out, but it's the same card. I was going to say it didn't pop out properly, and then it popped out properly just as I was saying. Acceptance, courage. Also, some of you might want to work with amethyst to keep your mind clear and focused, your intuition on point to help you make wise decisions. But definitely acceptance and courage is needed to keep persevering. Keep going. Spirit's got your back. The universal hexagram doesn't come out for nothing. It rarely comes out. You need to trust this and this. Happiness. Butterfly. Courage, acceptance, courage, happiness. If you can follow through and stick to this, whatever it is you're doing that's improving your life, your energy, your state of mind, your living situation, whatever that is, it's clearly going on right now, it will lead to your happiness. Like true, unshakable happiness. What else have we got for Scorpio? I think that's it. Yeah. Okay, we're going here. I can feel it. Scorpio. Woman holding a coin. Okay. What about the woman holding a coin? Give us some clarity. That's so strange. Now they're saying you need the lemonade. Oh my goodness, there's my dyslexia coming through. Lenomand. Oh, this is honestly the best reading I've done all week, Scorpio. You guys should keep going. There's a potential for you to be too guarded in stepping into your power. You stepping into your power should look like, I mean, in the initial stages, it should be, personal, private, because you're healing, you're protecting, you're growing. But as you grow in it, it should open up doors and avenues for new people and new situations and new life experience, like especially people. And it could even be spirit, like spirit might be trying to give you messages, but because you're so focused on this one aspect of your life improving, because it is, and I think that's kind of what they're saying is, because of how successful your ventures are now, how blessed you are now, and how much power you're stepping into, there is a potential for you to be a bit, to sort of have tunnel vision and not be aware of how guarded you might still be or become in order to protect this new power, this new direction, this new thing. But I see with this card, it's like she's looking back, holding flowers in an innocent way. After the woman holding a coin, it's like this is like the child version of this. And it's like, woman holding a coin, she's sorting her stuff out, sorting her life out, her abundance, her finances, her friends, her family. But she's guarded, she's got walls up, and she's on the lookout. But this is telling me that you need to step into the inner child and make sure that the inner child is being heard, nourished, and healed. Because this path is healing you, but again, the mental trap is that once I'm stepping into this power, now I have something to lose. So now I need to put my walls up and make sure nobody takes it. But Spirit's saying it's the exact opposite. You should be guarding your, this power, your abundance, this and that, having healthy boundaries. But there's the potential for unhealthy boundaries, for it to go a little too far and you to be a little too cut off, a little too protective, because it won't allow people to come in that will help increase this power, grow this kingdom. It's sort of like, once you've cleaned the kingdom up, don't forget to let the people back in. And don't forget that there were still some people around possibly helping you clean that kingdom up too. So just be careful. Okay. We're going over here now. This is interesting. I'm just gonna make some space. That's very interesting that look, it slid onto it, and I didn't mean to do that. A Scorpio gave me this. It's one of my most treasured little crystals. Yeah. A little moonstone. So amethyst or moonstone might be relevant to you. You might want to work with that. Might benefit you in some way. Or just crystals in general. I don't know. Ask your guides if you want a crystal to use. Okay, Scorpio. What have we got? Why are we using my least favorite deck? Oh yeah, they're gonna make me work for this one. And normally when I say that, that's when it pops out. Here we go. Spring, watchtower, spring. Yeah, so this is speaking to all your flowers blossoming, all the things starting to work out, but making sure that, you step into this new power with grace and wisdom and love, rather than fear of protecting what you need to protect. It's like, because that energy will keep the good people out of your kingdom, and you don't want that. Because then who's going to maintain it? You're going to have to do quadruple the work, and you're probably not going to manage it all. So allow some people in, but stepping into your power with grace and ease, and wisdom. Intensification. Yeah, they're saying that because of this newfound power that you're stepping into, and like I said, this is true, like soul level spiritual power. I don't just mean like, oh, you feel powerful. Power. You're stepping into it. It's being gifted to you. It's being restored. But there's power here. And what they're saying is that you've got this potential, not even potential, this is like a guaranteed thing. This is, if you stay on this course, your power will intensify. But if you don't let your guards down enough to see who is healthy and who's not to let in, this power can be misused and directed inappropriately and used to like maybe attack or banish people that spirit actually wanted in your life and that actually had your best intention at heart. So be very careful here. Your energy is increasing. So thoughts, feelings, manifestations, you might find them come much faster, more powerful. So be very careful, Scorpio. Especially Scorpio, because you guys can sting like a motherfucker. Winter Watchtower. Yeah, like I said, this has got potential to regress. The spiritual energy, if it's misused, it will be taken from you only because of how powerful this is and how much, I can't stop saying it, power you're going to have. How much ability to manifest. You want something, maybe you do a spell or a prayer or you just do some sort of energy work, boom, it happens like that. And it happens in the most mind-blowing ways. Like, yeah. But they're saying because of how intense this is, heavy is the head that wears the crown, Scorpio, and your crown's being placed on your head right now. So be very careful. You've now got a lot of responsibility. Use it wisely. Use this power wisely. For good, for abundance, for healing, maybe for protection. But protection doesn't necessarily mean attack. It can just mean protection. That's okay, but just, yeah, be very careful. Because you might end up in a very cold kingdom all alone. I don't mean to laugh at that, but that's the reality we're dealing with. Dedications under the deck. I'm going to leave that because I didn't feel guided to look at it. I was just curious. Okay. Oh, good lord, you're using them all, Scorpio. Okay, we're going Moonology. Oh. The Scorpio spirit. Did I knock? There we go, just in case. Scorpio. 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 Anything else? Anything else for Scorpio? Last chance. Last chance. Yep, there we go. Spirit's like, I'll go. Quick. Alright, first card you had pop out was Bring Love into the Situation, New Moon in Aquarius. Yeah. Stepping into your power and making sure that it's with grace and love, not anger and resentment and, screw you all, I'm going to step into my power. That's not stepping into power. That's giving it away. So step into it with love. Love for yourself, love for the world, love for whatever task it was you as a soul came here to do. That's the love that's going to drive this. And make sure that this intense energy that you're being bestowed doesn't have you using it in a way that's going to just ruin your own kingdom. Yep, you're very close to achieving your goal. A time for healing. Yep. Inner child healing. You guys need to work on your inner child. Understand that just because things might be successful in moving forward doesn't mean that all the wounds are healed. You need to really make sure that your inner child is being nurtured and healed. But definitely keep focusing on your healing and stepping into this power, because I see forward movement in the future, and it completes you energetically. So if you're someone that's you couldn't figure out like a hobby or an interest, but you feel like you wanted to do something, if I feel like most of you have already got the direction now, but if you don't, keep pushing in this power, healing, growing, strengthening yourself in whatever ways you're doing right now, because it seems to be working, and it will be made clear which way you should go. Passions will come back, direction will be found. All right, Scorpio, I'm going to leave it there. I hope this was helpful. And yeah, thanks for watching. Catch us in the next one. Blessed be.